Hi everyone, I'm David from David O Yoga, and today we're waking up together with a morning flow that will help you build full body functional strength and fitness. Functional meaning when you go out there in the world, you can function at a higher level, you feel stronger, you feel lighter, and you have more energy. Sound good? Well, let's do it. Find your way to a nice comfortable seat, and we'll begin with a little breath practice or pranayama. Pranayama helps us to deepen our breath and to build the energy that rides on our breath, to focus, to awaken, to cultivate that energy. And this is one of my favorites. It's called a bee breath, or Bhramari breath is the Sanskrit name. Really easy. Let me demonstrate, and then we'll do it together. If you've practiced with me, you've done this, so you know it. But if you haven't, check it out. So the index fingers press on that little flap of cartilage to close off the ear canal. And then we close the eyes, take a big breath in through the nose, and hum. And you hum until the breath is completely expelled. Take another deep breath in through the nose and repeat. We're going to do this 3 times. And at the end of your third breath, just let the hands float down. And the idea here is just to relax as you breathe and to feel this vibration, vibrating the sinus cavity all throughout the body. It awakens a healing energy, a calming energy. It's really sweet. I think you'll feel that. Okay, let's do it. Index fingers, close off that little flap onto the ear canal. Close your eyes and take a big breath in. As you exhale, let the hands fall to your knees. Sit tall. Lift up through your heart and through the crown of your head. Let the shoulders melt away from your ears and breathe easily through the nose. Relax all the muscles of your face, your eyes, your cheeks, and your jaw. Relax into your neck and your throat. And just feel a melting sensation wash across the shoulders and the collarbone. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands to your knees, dip your chin to your chest. Roll the right ear to the right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. Let's go back and forth a couple times here. Just letting the weight of the head roll side to side and stretch into the neck. Big, full, and deep breaths. You're welcome to stay in any spot that you feel helps you to get deeper. And as you inhale, sit up nice and tall, blink the eyes open. Take the left hand to the opposite side of your head and just let the weight of your arm kind of pull the left ear to the left shoulder. So you're not yanking on the head here, just letting the weight of the arm deepen into a neck stretch. And then let this right shoulder fall down away from the ear. And breathe. You can turn the head gently forward a little bit. And gently back. And release the hand. Let's take the other side. Right hand now. Opposite side of the head. And as you exhale, just let the weight of the arm gently pull right ear to right shoulder. Again, welcome to look forward a little bit. Feel the stretch into the back of the neck. And release the hand. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Big breath. As you exhale, left hand behind you, right hand to the left knee. Grow tall and then twist with your exhale. So each inhale here, you're lengthening taller through the spine. Lift the heart, lift the crown of your head. And each exhale, you're deepening gently into the twist. Most of the twist is coming from the core muscles. And the arms are really there just to stabilize. You don't want to force yourself into a deeper twist than necessary. Exhale, unwind. We'll take it to the other side. Right hand plants behind you. Big breath, lift. And exhale, twist. Exhale, unwind. Extend both legs long on your mat and then bring the right foot to the inside of that left thigh for Janushirshasana. Root the sit bones. Inhale, reach tall with a great big breath. And exhale, fold forward, empty. Soften into a nice sweet release here. Take it nice and easy. Listen to your body. And as you fold, two things: a slight internal rotation of the extended leg, that left leg, in the hip socket. So turn the knee gently in. And then press the outside of the right thigh down to open up the right hip a little more deeply. And then just relax. Inhale, slowly rise. Bring the right hand behind you. Press and lift your hips and your heart. Reach the left hand up and over all the way behind you. And stretch into the fingertips. Slowly come down, and let's take it to the other side. The right leg grows long. Sit bones come down. Big breath. Left foot comes inside the right thigh and fold. Janu on the other side. Again, take it easy here. You may feel that one side, one hip, one side of the low back is much more sensitive or different. Just pay attention. Listen to the body. That's what this practice is all about, learning the language of our body. Same thing here, little inward rotation of the right thigh and the hip socket, turning the knee in. Press the outside of the left thigh down as you fold. Inhale, rise. Bring the left hand to the mat behind you and lift up through the right fingertips. Press into the right toes and stretch. Feel that whole line from the toes to the fingers on the right side. Exhale, come down. And now sweep your legs around behind you. Find tabletop right into downward dog. Curl the toes, lift the hips. Begin to pedal your feet in downward dog, bending one knee and drawing the opposite heel down. Big, full, deep breaths. Feel the back lines of your legs begin to lengthen and open. And then coming to stillness here, bring weight into all 10 finger pads. Feel all 10 finger pads gripping the mat, and then wrap the elbows in so more weight comes to the index finger and thumb, just a little bit. Draw the navel in. Sink the hips, or sink the heels rather, toward the mat, and breathe. Great big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Slowly walk your feet to your hands. Uttanasana, forward fold. Just take the feet a little wider than the hips here. Bend the knees. Grab opposite elbows and take a little sweet sway side to side. Relaxing, letting go. Nice way to do that is to horse flutter your lips. It helps to relax the face and remind you that a little silliness is good. Don't be so serious. Release the hands down to the mat, bend into the knees, and wave up your spine. As you inhale, reach into the sky, palms meet overhead, and slice right down through the center line of the body. Empty the breath. Halfway lift. Step the left foot way back, a nice long, low lunge here. And then peel the right hand up to the sky. Open the heart. Draw the left shoulder away from the bottom ear as you spiral open. Bring the right hand down. Step that back foot forward maybe an inch or two, keeping the back heel lifted. Straighten the front leg and fold for a floating Hanumanasana, or floating split. So this is kind of like pyramid pose, but the back heel stays lifted and all 10 toes stay facing forward. If you have blocks, you can place the hands on blocks here for some support. And just fold over that straight front leg. It's a nice stretch into the hamstring and the IT band
on the right side. Draw the outside of the right hip back a little bit so that you're squaring the hips forward. And now as you inhale, halfway lift, keep that front leg straight and walk your hands around the left. Turn all 10 toes facing off the left side of the mat. Halfway lift. Bring the left hand to the mat beneath your gaze and take the right hand up to the sky. Spiral it open as you gaze up to that lifted hand. And bring the right hand down and let's switch it up, opposite side. Left hand to the sky, gaze up and then reach the crown of your head forward as you twist to lengthen through the spine. Left hand comes down and now let's take a forward fold here. Walk the hands back in line with the toes and feel gravity pulling the weight of your head down. Draw the heart back toward the thighs. If you'd like to grab the outsides of the ankles and pull the heart a little bit toward the thighs, you can do that. And then shift forward so you feel weight shifting into the balls of the feet. The hips are stacked over the ankles here. Just breathe. As you inhale, halfway lift, turn over that left shoulder, low lunge, facing the back of the mat. So you can't see me, but you can hear me. So this is an exercise in listening. Take that front foot, the left foot, up to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the knee and stack the hips wide open here, but keep the chest square to the mat. And then slowly bring that left knee to the very top of the left tricep. Keep the elbows wrapped in, touch the tricep, and then take the left foot all the way back up to the sky, three-legged dog. As you exhale, float the left foot down and wave your body forward into plank pose. Lower your butt so the spine is nice and long. Wrap the elbows in, again, bringing more weight into the index fingers and thumbs, and draw the navel in so you feel the core engaged and strong in plank pose. From here, come down to the elbows for forearm plank. Press into the finger pads, the palms. Keep drawing the navel in. And then a slight tilting of the pelvis up to lengthen the tailbone down toward the heels. Keeping that core shape strong, press up to plank pose. And slow as you can, lower all the way down to your belly. And you can come to the knees at any point here. Untuck the toes when you arrive at the mat. For cobra pose, slide the hands back, press into the heels of the palms, and then push the heart forward. Draw the shoulders back. Exhale, slowly lower. Hips to heels, child's pose. And let's glide forward into tabletop, curl the toes, and lift the hips, downward dog. Bring the feet together. Take the left heel up to the sky. Knee to nose, squeeze it in, shifting forward. Keep hugging the knee in. And then step through between your hands. Wing the arms back and send the heart forward for crescent lunge. Inhale, take the hands to the sky for high crescent lunge and keep engaging through the back leg. Spin the back heel down, open warrior two. So you're listening to these cues, right? Toe heel the front foot a little to the left and align the front heel with the back arch. Roll to the outside edge of the back foot. And relax your shoulders, breathe. Let's float a couple times here. So as you inhale, straighten the front leg and the palms meet overhead. As you exhale, dive down to a deep warrior two. A couple more times like that. Inhale, straight front leg, palms meet overhead. Exhale, nice and deep. One more time we rise, palms meet. And exhale, deepen into your fullest expression of warrior two. So, come back down. Awareness in the base here. Weight in the back heel and the outside edge of the back foot. Draw the outside of the left hip back a little bit so you can see the big toe just barely inside the front knee. And now as you inhale, straighten the front leg. Turn all 10 toes to face the left side of the mat, and then open the toes and sink into goddess pose. Let's get down nice and deep here. So bend deeply into the knees. And take Yana Mudra, index finger and thumb touch. Close your eyes. You can take a little sway here, side to side. Root into the heels. And then from here, lift the heels, pressing into the balls of the feet. Hold and breathe.
Lower the heels. If you fall over, it's okay. Just come back, lift the heels, hold, breathe, and drop the heels. Nice. One more time. Lift the heels and drop the heels. As you inhale, straighten the legs, reach your hands to the sky, and let's swoosh it out. Ha! One more time. Big breath, reach up, open mouth, exhale. Ha! Halfway lift, turn over that front shoulder, low lunge, and we step back, plank pose, lower halfway or all the way. We'll move through a vinyasa, upward dog or cobra, and back to downward dog. Nice work. Inhale, come to the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or float, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Bend into the knees, wave up the spine, nice and slow. Reach into the sky, and let's sit nice and deep for chair pose, Utkatasana. Feeling this, right? Especially after those goddess pose. Root into the heels, relax the shoulders, breathe deep, and find a smile in your heart here to welcome this energy and welcome the sense of community. Hope you feel all of your fellow students out there doing this together. Big breath, rise up, exhale, swan dive, and empty the breath. Halfway lift, let's step the right foot way back into a nice long low lunge and peel the left hand up to the sky, open the heart. Nice, spiral open, breathe deep. Left hand comes down, and now step the back foot forward, maybe an inch or two, straighten the front leg for floating Hanuman on the left side. Remember, the back heel stays lifted, and all 10 toes remain facing forward. Draw the outside of that left hip back a little bit to square the hips to the front of the mat and fold. Breathe into all the places you feel sensation here. And if you're prone to hyperextending your joints, maybe bring a little micro bend to the front knee. As you inhale, keeping that front leg straight. Halfway lift, walk your hands around to the right. Turn all 10 toes off the right side of the mat. And fold here. Walk the hands in line with the toes. And you're welcome to take any one of a few variations in the fold here. You can stay right here. This is great. You can grab the outside edges of the ankles and pull the heart back. You can interlace the hands behind the low back and open up the shoulders here. All are so good. Or if you're feeling really funky and you have a headstand in your practice, you can play with tripod headstand. I'm going to take the shoulders. Hi there. I'm going to take the shoulders because my shoulders need it. And let's just stay here and breathe. Rocking forward a little bit into the balls of the feet. Feel that. Release the bind of the hands if you have that. Inhale, halfway lift. Turn over the right shoulder, low lunge, facing the back of the mat. And now we're in listening mode again. Take your front foot up to the sky, three-legged dog, bend the knee and stack the hips wide open. And then the right knee comes slowly to the top of the right tricep with control. Touch the tricep as you wrap the elbows in toward one another. Inhale, take the heel high, and then float the foot slowly down as you wave forward into plank pose. Get the butt nice and low. Spine is long. Feel the crown of your head reaching forward and the navel drawing in. Come down to forearm plank from here. Really engage the core, and we're going to do some knee to tricep taps in forearm plank. So, right knee comes forward, roll over the left toe to touch that right knee to the right tricep and step back, forearm plank. On the left side, left knee comes all the way forward, touch the left tricep, step back. One more time each side, right knee touch, and left knee touch. And to do the touch, you have to roll over the opposite toe. Nice. From forearm plank, press up plank pose. And then as slow as you can, lower all the way down to your belly and just collapse. No, don't collapse. Sink your hips back to your heels. Child's pose. Take a moment here, breathe. You're doing great. Awesome work. Come forward, tabletop, curl the toes, lift the hips.
Downward doggy. Take the feet together. Inhale, take the right heel high to the sky. Knee to nose, squeeze it in, hold, shifting forward to plank pose, but keep holding the knee up to the chest. Then step through low lunge. Wing the arms back, lift the heart off the front thigh. Inhale, take the hands to the sky for crescent lunge. Really engage through that back leg. And then spin the back heel down, open warrior two. Toe heel, front foot a little bit to the right, so the front heel and the back arch are aligned, and then roll to the outside edge of the back foot. Should be your left foot back there. Draw the outside of the right hip, your front hip, back a little bit to open up the front knee. Relax the shoulders and let's float. Inhale, straight front leg, palms meet overhead. Exhale, dive down to warrior two deeply. Inhale, rise, palms meet. Exhale, dive down. One more time we rise. And one more time, coming down to your deepest, fullest expression of warrior two. Bring your awareness to this breath. And then the next breath. You fully here. Relax the shoulders. Relax your eyes and your cheeks. As you inhale, straight front leg. Turn all 10 toes to face the right side of your mat. Take Yana Mudra. Open the toes, open the hips into goddess pose. Nice and deep here. Close your eyes. Again, you can sway a little bit. That always helps me to find a little bit of goddess energy, waking up the divine feminine. So whether you're masculine or male or female, we all have masculine and feminine energies, and they're important to balance. All right, here we go. Ready to lift the heels? Here we go. Lifting the heels, pressing into the balls of the feet. Hold, and slowly lower the heels. Feel it in the calves. Oh yeah, lift the heels, hold, and lower it down. One more time. Lift the heels, hold, and lower. Straight arms and straight legs. Reach your hands, your head, and your heart to the sky, and let's swoosh it out. Open mouth, exhale. Ha! One more time, big reach, swoosh, ha. Halfway lift, turn over the left shoulder, low lunge, step back, plank pose, and one final vinyasa. Upward dog or cobra, taking us back to downward dog. Let's take one more great big collective breath together. Open mouth, exhale, ha. And we find child's pose, awesome work. Rest your forehead, slow it down, and sit back to your heels. Sweep your legs around in front, and let's take a wide leg seat. I've really been loving this wide leg seated forward fold lately, and that's how it is with poses. We just sometimes poses speak to us, so this one, I'm digging it, so you might see it a lot. Root the sit bones, lift up tall through the heart and the crown, reach up, 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 and as you exhale, fold nice and slow down, and keep the toes and the knees pointing to the sky and the sit bones grounded as you fold forward. And you can stop at any point here that feels like some resistance. Breathe. You want to take it really slow all the way down to wherever your down is, right? If you're up here and that feels like a good stretch to you in the hips and hamstrings, awesome. If you want to take it deeper and that feels good, equally awesome. So listen to your body. Let each exhale help you find a little bit more depth, a little bit more ease and relaxation, letting go. And inhale, slowly rise. Bring your feet together and make your way all of the way down to your back. Let's take a little banana side stretch. So align your body with the left side of the mat. And take your hands and feet to the opposite corners of the mat. Right hand grabs the left wrist, and the left ankle stacks on top of that right ankle. And then Just relax. Let gravity pull everything down. Breathe. The more you can let go, the more release you'll find. Sometimes you just don't want to leave a pose. This is one. But I'm sure you have things to do today. So release the wrist, unstack the ankles, and let's take it to the other side. And then again, hands and feet come to the opposite corners. This time the left hand grabs the right wrist and the right ankle stacks on top. And we'll hold in a relaxed way. So notice if you're really struggling to pull the arm or something, just relax and soften. Feel your breath. As you exhale, release the wrist, unstack the ankles, and find your way to your back for Savasana. Theta Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Theta Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Ranza Samangate Soha Ranza Samangate Soha Theta Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Theta Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Ranza Samangate Soha Ranza Samangate Soha. Begin to bring some movement to your fingers, your toes, your wrists and ankles. As you inhale, take your hands overhead and stretch. Great big breath, lengthen. Exhale. Draw knees into chest. Roll to your right side. Push yourself up to a seat and bring your palms to your heart. Sit tall for a moment. Let the shoulders fall from your ears. And raise the thumb knuckles to the point between your brow. The teacher, the light, and the love within me sees and honors the teacher and light and love within each one of you, sweet, beautiful beings. So grateful for each one of you. Namaste. Thank you. It's
always a great day when I get to share this practice with you. I really enjoy it and I really appreciate it. If you appreciate it, then please click the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. It really helps me out and it helps to support this channel, and I thank you. If you would like to keep this practice going with a little bit more cool down, some restorative yin, I've got a yin practice queued up for you right here. You can try it on. Thanks again.